Okay, so I'm able to talk about 1507 for a significant reason. I'm never allowed. The time is 8:59 a.m., May 9th, 2025. I ID'd her. That's not good for her, but they'll just bring back another one when those ones die. That's all that happens over there. I cannot say any more about these things. This is one out of 20 reasons why I cannot talk about 1507 S Street Northwest. I cannot talk about the multiple vehicles. I cannot fucking say a word. All I can say is there's been a new car and a new one. This one, I don't know how many, because I'm never allowed to look out my windows. I'm never allowed to look at any of them. If I hear them, I have to often go in my extra room to like make it so obvious that I don't see or witness anything. So let's say someone's outside in their backyard next door to you, and you have a window that can look out there. Imagine having to leave the room and go into another room that's conjunct just to get as far away as you can from any witnessing of it. That's what I gotta do on a regular basis. I'm out of the combat. Right now, I'm in it just one time. So I ID'd one of the terrorists over there. It's a female. She's an obvious drug addict. She's in her mid-30s. She has strawberry blonde red hair. It's straight. It's about 3-4 inches past her shoulder. She looks like she has money. The hair is a natural color. She's very well kept, but obvious drug addict. The car is expensive, but I can't describe these things. She knew by the time she turned around from the gate that I was standing at the window. She looks up. Everybody looks up here, okay? But I'm forbidden from talking about it. Once she saw I was there, she turned right around, spun on her toes, right around, back to the gate, did a double take so I could get a real good look at her. She wants to go on Instagram Live. They want to be filmed. They want to be talked about. This is why they make sure I look, I see, let me turn around, spin right around, do the same thing all over again. She did what she had just done all over again. Make sure I see her, film her, talk about her. It's orders from Saudi Arabia, it's orders from Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin's been all involved with the parties over there. And I can't talk about it. All I can say is the party was different people. Okay, so, oh God, and I can't talk about anything the good guys do at all around here. But don't forget the level of insanity that these people, their actions, like, you must be mad, man. That's what I've been saying. These people are absolutely outright flipping out of their minds. There's no fucking way anyone who had any common sense would be doing the shit I'm reporting now. Okay, so once she had seen me standing in the window, she repeated what she did, be a copycat to make sure I was filming in her hopes and dreams. No, I'm forbidden, so I survived this shit. There's all kinds of seriously dangerous, very capable, evil military that see her do that too. And this Instagram shit is gonna get world leaders killed. I'm telling you, have I ever backed off from that? Watch world leaders die because of this house, this compound. Watch. So I didn't film her. It's not my role. It's not my ripple in the pond. I'm only allowed to do that one time, stand in the window, stick my face to the window, and engage in that very low scale combat. What she did was combat. What she did was aggressive, hostile action against me, trying to get me to film so all her cops and her Latin drug cartel with her Vladimir Putin Russian military that's all dead can then attack. What she did was considered a launched attack from the backyard, from 1507, that I'm forbidden from talking about because of the level of warfare that goes on 24 hours a day over there. Okay. So then she walked back into her fake rental. I couldn't make out where she is, basement or First floor, it doesn't matter. The military doesn't need me to know. I'm supposed to not know what's going on over there. And believe me, I really don't, until I saw her, and then she saw me in the window, and she made sure I really saw her. And she was hoping I would talk about her and film her. I can talk about her, but I'm forbidden from filming these motherfuckers, okay? I have common sense, dude. I can't talk about one fucking thing in here, okay? Anybody who's witnessing what I'm witnessing with common sense would really, really, really take with caution what the fuck you say and what the fuck you film. That's why I have never stopped saying the Americans are fucking crazy. They're delusional, and they truly believe nothing can happen to them. There's a point that is a state of psychosis. That's not sane. Okay. Right before I ID'd this white terrorist, white violent extremist terrorist, inside the war zone of 1507 S Street Northwest. She had gone to the gate for no fucking reason, right? But they do have reason. She was at the gate of the property, backyard alley. It's so criminal what they do. That's what I witnessed her do. Nonetheless, right before that, for an entire 15 minutes, there was massive, massive lethal gas. And that's the title, okay? That's going to be the title. This one has to be titled. There was a massive, massive lethal gas attack outside of my bedrooms going on floor 1 and going on floor 2. Okay? What happened? Green light. Go do this right now. Jesus does that sometimes, okay? We'll talk about that later. So I'm sitting here. There's jackhammers going off everywhere around here, right? At that point in time, I'm allowed to at least even say it. I can never talk about the construction or anything. There was other stuff, really bad stuff going on with the jackhammers, but I'm not allowed to talk about it. So at the time that all these jackhammers were suddenly going off, there was multiple, and I can't say where, but it was horrendous. Jackhammers into the concrete. Okay? Jackhammers. Please Google this. It was horrendous. At that time, I got green light. Go right now. Go right now. Put your garbage in your thing downstairs on floor 1. Go take your garbage and put it in your thing on floor 1. Go finish your cat litter mats that are in the bathtub. Just go do. I'm like, okay. So I go out there. I grab my garbage. I'm out in the hallway outside of my quarters. Less than a minute. Then I start heading downstairs. By the time I stepped my toe onto floor 1, like just took the step and I'm on floor 1, the whole fucking first floor was just on a radar of 1 through 5. Let's say 5 is the absolute maximum. It was a 4. The entire first floor is engulfed. It's the chemical weapon that it varies on if it's a bioweapon. If it's a bioweapon, it makes me just go diarrhea uncontrollably. So I believe it's a chemical weapon. Whatever it is, it's incredibly toxic, lethal, and every time it's ever in this house, there's always dead bodies. Always. The whole house will reek of dead bodies within a half an hour. So that's what I'm expecting. But then there's these psychotics, like I just reported in the backyard, right, who chop up these bodies. So that's for the expert, military expert, good guys. They can take it from there. If I start to smell dead bodies, I will report it. That's my only job, folks. Okay. So I'm coming back. I've dropped my garbage. That's all I did, dude. Walk from the stairs to the living room, drop my garbage in the thing. And I come back and I'm about to go all over the place. The gas is so intense. The pain, everything. I'm racing now, but I can't run too fast because I'll fall. I'm going up entire flights of stairs. You have to go somewhat carefully. You can't sprint and run upstairs. Yeah, you can, but I'm not trying to injure myself in my fucking flip-flops alone in a terrace cell. So I know to just get as fast as you can without tripping over your slippers, and just hurry up. And I go and I barely make it to the toilet, and all this diarrhea, all this horrible, it was really bad. It's worse than diarrhea, but I'm not allowed to report it. It's horrid fucking lethal gas. And I did notice it was on the stairs. So they have ways to shoot it on the stairs, but it wasn't being shot at me. It was nowhere in my quarters. It was already there when I came out. I felt it when I initially came out of my quarters. I said, there's gas out here, but I didn't know. I said it out loud, but I didn't know how strong until I went onto floor 1. And then I'm racing back upstairs. So I make it to the toilet, and I had to go a series of 4 different times just in the bathroom. I never made it out of the bathroom. So here we go, okay? Then I'm in the bathroom, and it starts to fill up all over on the 2nd floor. It's not in my room because I come back, it's nowhere, but we'll get to that. It's in the bathroom, it's in the hallway. So I went one time and it's filling up. And so my guidance was clean your litter mats and flush the toilet. Keep flushing the toilet, clean your litter mats. So I'm running all this water in the bathtub. I collected myself after the first contamination of lethal gas. Bam, presto, here comes more as I'm bent over and trying to do a chore out there. Okay, within a matter of 2-3 minutes more. Okay, that's the 2nd gas attack on floor 1. This makes 2 or 3 gas attacks, okay, all within a matter of 15 minutes. Okay, but going on in the outside of the house. So I pull my britches down and I go diarrhea all over again, and I'm crippled, and it's so intense and strong. And then I flush the toilet again, okay? I never made it out of the bathroom. There's so much fucking gas in this house. Now, hear this. So then I collect myself. I go back to my chore. I'm trying to finish these litter mats. I have to scrub them and wash them. All right, water's still running. I'm flushing the toilet. I did this a series of 2 more times, going from the toilet to the bathtub, trying to finish a chore, and maybe making it 2 minutes in between before they fucking just lit the place up again with all this really, really deadly gas. Okay, and I'm pulling my britches down. I'm going diarrhea. It's not just diarrhea. It's seriously criminal, lethal gas. And my body's definitely showing those signs. But I don't die from it. I praise God for that. I collect myself, and I went to the fucking diarrhea. It's not just diarrhea, folks. You've got to understand what my body's getting out. I went to the bathroom to expel toxic lethal gas 4 fucking times, and that was after the first time when I went downstairs to floor 1. How many times? 5 times. This'll happen again later today. This is why I go through 1, 2, sometimes 3 rolls of toilet paper. The evil military unequivocally, concretely attacked the Russian military. There's Russian military here. Putin sends them in. Okay? They're all dead, and I'm to report it. They're dead. So all this Latin drug cartel and all this law enforcement here has no Russian military once again. And when they're all dead, just like the Muslim terrorist hooker that's dead, they send out one of their terrorist females. They go to their car or they go to the gate, and then they go back in the house. Every time, like, dude, they've been doing this for so many years. I know exactly, even me, why she went to the gate. Because all her military personnel is dead. It was Russian military sent by Vladimir Putin. What they are is neo-Nazi. They're all lily white. Like her, she was lily white. She's, I guess, still alive over there. And the Muslim terrorist hooker who was dead, she's not there anymore. She's dead. That's why they bring in new ones in, but it's not just why. It got worse over in that house, and since then, I've never been allowed to talk about it. They do the same thing with their terrorist females. They have their women completely engaged in combat. It's mind-blowing. So all the Russian evil, not evil military, but Putin, that work with the U.S., that work with the Mex cartel, get it? Okay? They're dead. It took a massive gas attack. Gas just been going and going and going. They're dead. I can tell you, I keep stomping my feet. You didn't fucking hear it enough. Massive, massive chemical weapons attack. And I came in here during the gas attack, okay? I came in here 2 times. I managed to. I know I said I didn't get out of my bathroom. Well, I didn't, but my bathroom is right by my bedroom. So within a matter of 2 minutes, once I collected myself in between the 5 rounds of going to the toilet, I came in my room. There's no gas. No. Crystal clean. I came in here, grabbed some stuff from the cat area, which is right by my door. No gas. It's not happening in my quarters. It was happening to the Russian military sent in by Vladimir Putin. They support and basically do the actual fighting. Oh, I've been here long enough, but I can't talk about it because I'm forbidden from talking about the combat. I'm actually different than the Americans. I can't get involved in this. It is such a huge no, it's not even funny. Whenever they're in their yards, I have to walk into my extra room and stand by my fridge. It's not always because of scary things. No, it's because I can't get involved in it. I have to do everything I can to not be involved in this. It's so loud and clear to me. Do you want me to keep repeating that as well? I'm not like them, the American women. I'm the absolute opposite. The fact I'm reporting this probably will not happen again. Reporting any of this stuff in this compound. So that is major, but I have to title this that there's massive chemical weapons attack going on in this house, but I can't say anymore. So when you read it, you'll just see chemical weapons attack, blah, blah, 1509. I will be forbidden from saying or typing anymore. After this report, I have to go offline. That means no cat pictures, I'm not putting myself down. But remember how you've seen me many times do that. Remember how I have just disappeared on the internet? Or I start putting up stupid things like recipes. It's not that I'm putting myself down. Do you understand? I can't get involved in this. And there's nothing wrong with a woman that wants to put recipes and cats up. Why do women have to be these conquering men? What's wrong with you here in the West? Why are you telling your daughters they have to be men and conquer the world? What the fuck? God damn every one of you. God damn, I'm sending you to hell. I will do it. Trust me. I have to get off the internet. I, Heidi Granger, absolutely have to get out of this combat. You will not see me for the rest of the day. Do not worry. I am okay. Goodbye.